Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and welcome to the Daily Storm. For those of you joining us for the first time, thank you for stopping by. This is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm and play a daily quest. My quest today is to play a Starcraft hero, and I'm going to be using Abathur for that. Abathur is a multi-laning hero. He's a specialist. He tends to stay very far away from the enemy team, as I believe he has less hit points at 20th level than most other heroes have at first. That's probably an exaggeration, but not by a whole hell of a lot. Anyway, that said, we're going to jump into a quick match and see how that goes.
Logical decision.
All right, while we're loading in really fast, if you get a chance, please click down in the doobly-doo. There's a link to the Extra Life Marathon. It's a charity marathon to raise money for the Dayton Children's Hospital, or, well, in my case, it's for Dayton Children's Hospital. And I would love it if you could help support me in this. I would really appreciate it. That said, looks like we're loading in, and let's take a look at the... Oh, this is going to be a fun map for me. It's going to be Abathur, Johanna, Lili, Brightwing, and the Butcher going up against Artanis, Malfurion, Greymane, Zeratul, and Kerrigan. So, oh wow, nice, well-rounded group. Although we do have two supports. They have only one, and they have a Zeratul, who's going to be kind of a problem for me. The great thing about Abathur on this map is it's a 3-lane map with one clearly defined objective, which means that the enemy team is going to be, at some point, more than likely focused into a lane, which is going to allow me to push 2 lanes, or at least 1 lane, possibly 2, if and depending on how much support and help I have to give the rest of my team. That said, as a top hat or symbiote hero, where I can attach myself to other members of the team, I should be pretty decent with both Butcher and Johanna and be able to do quite a bit there. Abathur's one of the heroes who really teaches you to watch the minimap, and hopefully I will be able to do that pretty well today. It looks like we have hung up a little bit. Or, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say I'm going to pause the video and come back. But it looks like we have just quickly jumped forward, except for Zeratul. Maybe, nope, there we go.
Prepare for battle, mortals.
All right.
So, are you ready to have an
So we're
adventure?
going to sidle forward, yeah. For this map, since I will be doing a significant amount of laning, and there is a Zeratul to contend with, Carapace healing is really nice, but we have 2 supports, so we are not going to need that particularly. So I think we're going to take...
4, 3,
yeah, we're going to take Survival Instincts to make my locusts last longer.
Let the battle begin.
Oh, nice. Alright, so here's that. We are going to pound up to here. And then once we arrive, we'll start adding Butcher. So one of the things with Abathur is he does have 2 skill bars. Nope. We're going to drop those there in an attempt to protect ourselves. Okay, wow, that was just not good. Okay, we're going to drop down here really fast. Yeah, as I said, really fast. That's farther back than I wanted to be. So I'll just start pushing this lane since nobody's down here and they're basically ignoring it. Looks like they've decided to just shove top. Okay, somebody has finally figured it out. Good for them. Alright, let's... Let this go on.
The shrine will be active soon. Prepare yourselves for the slaughter. the shrine. Slay its guardians. The Punisher
So-
will serve the burning hells.
We're going to come up here. That way I'll be body soaking this.
Executing.
And we're going to pat into this part.
Choose a talent.
To toxicness of a global range, this is going to let me put grenades anywhere in the world. Alright, so we are... Alright, she's there. I'm going to take over one of these. So, do that. Take over one of these mid guys. So I'm trying to keep us from falling too far behind. And hopefully I can continue to do this for at least a little while. So right now I'm gaining experience in a couple of different ways. My body and my locus are gaining experience, which is helping there. I have taken control. Wherever my symbiote is, I'm gaining experience, so I'm getting experience out of the middle lane here for us. I'll push this down one more. And the enemy team managed to catch that.
Arcade Punisher
We're gonna put
comes
this there.
end its wretched existence.
And because I anticipate somebody coming up to get me here in a second, we're going to drop some stuff here for me. So now everybody gets a shield, which is going to make lane creep last longer, which is significantly better than what I'm going to want done here. They're pushing in top because they know that's where I'm at, but at the same time... Okay, so Zeratul drop
Our
there.
enemy's Punisher is fallen. Nothing will save them.
So there's beyond Johanna here.
You know, someone ought to stop this hero.
Yes.
Alright, we got a good kill.
Wow, that was cool.
Put those there. Put that down.
We should defend Fort from bad people.
Let me just be over here, man. Come on.
Direct combat.
That worked out beautifully. I was able to get out of that fast enough, and we were able to take Artanis down because he decided to get fancy, and it was very fancy jump, and he did a very excellent job of catching me. I was very surprised. We're going to come down here. Push this. So he's there. So we're going to come up here and grab. We'll grab one of these guys. We'll keep watching for Zeratul because he is going to try and circle around at some point.
Another shrine will be ready soon.
We're going to take the Vault Monstrosity, which is going to allow me to push 3 lanes at a time now.
Double kill.
So we are going to give this...
Good hit.
Mid is doing some wonderful things, so we're going to... Okay, we're not going to rank that up just yet. We're going to dog down to here. Control this guy. We can't... Where are we going to push these things? So they are shoving back mid. I think mostly to compensate for having to deal with me, which is fine. Kerrigan's gone back to the top, so we're going to do this. Jump in here and grab somebody. He's coming in. Oh! That is a beautiful catch. We've got that going there. I'm down the bottom. Where can I go here?
Executing.
So we're going to come this way.
Fort falls. Organism in Abathur with you.
Since the team is in the top lane, and they're not going to need me there. Okay, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to take over this thing. That way we're still getting experience for that. Now we are going to jump back to here. Take over these fine fellows. We're going to give our Locust a range attack. So we've got a lot going on here. They're going to come after me here in a second. See, where can we end up here?
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. Let them know kind of where they think I am. So this camp is actually a really good grab for them.
Symbiote implanted. You augmented.
Get rid of this guy. I'll probably do it right there.
Ready. A shrine gathers power. You will take it for me.
I'd like to go off for one last turn.
Enhanced. Improved.
Alright, there we go. That camp is a very difficult one to get rid of. Wow, they are doing that. Drop that there. I can drop at least one more.
Quickly! The Punisher awaits!
Then we'll come up here and grab a member of the team. See if we can't get some help killing somebody. She's there. Everybody shields.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Alrighty.
You sure are good at murder.
Mayhem.
So we're going to stop there. We're going to take over this guy so that we can just keep pushing mid. This way we'll get experience here while the team is grabbing me. great things about this is if you can keep this alive long enough, it becomes absolutely horrifying.
The heavens shall weep over that
We're going to
fort.
back it up some so that we can do this. And then jump to here.
Yes, you have bound a frozen Punisher
And
to
then
our
we'll jump over here.
service.
Sequences augmented.
I'm going to take this over.
Fort destroyed.
Some of the major problems with taking over the Locust is it does get damage and experience for the more of these things it kills. Or not, its health goes up, its regeneration goes up. It becomes horrifyingly unkillable after a while. Like right now, it's got an additional 3,000 health and an extra 265 attack damage. For one of these little guys that dies near it.
No! Our Punisher has been slaughtered!
And that's just going to keep going up. It's almost at an extra 4 grand health. We're just going to keep pounding this thing right down here.
Let's befriend these mercenaries.
Yes! Burn their peace! Yes!
And the great part about this, they got nothing for it. There was no experience in that for them. Nothing. And I should be... I don't remember if the cooldown goes... I don't think the cooldown happens while it's up. But I've also just given us bottom. We now have catapults down here. We're going to jump down to
Choose a
there.
talent.
Must obey.
And locust nest. We'll put that here as well. We've got 16 seconds.
Shrine gathers.
I'm going to gate out because their entire team has shown up in the bottom lane, and they're undoubtedly going to come for this in a second. However, I do want to make them pay for going after it. Let's see if I can accomplish that.
Shrine. Activate it now!
If they're going to notice that that's all down there. Ooh! No, he came at it from the wrong way.
Enhanced. Improved.
Alright, so where do I want to go now? Once these finish, we're going to jump here.
Determining efficient route.
We're going to give them this. We're going to take over this guy. And they're going to just completely ignore the fact that I'm here. Alright, we've got the Punisher pushing bottom, which is going to be fantastic.
Punisher, level the high heavens with your arcane power!
He is definitely coming in after me. He did finally figure out I was done. I know.
Acceptable.
See you later. Yeah, we'll just put those down. Alright. We're gonna come in here going into 4. Good job, everybody. This is a good game. And that's Abathur in a nutshell. Just push everything, take care of everything, run everything else. It is not uncommon to be in a group with an Abathur and not really see him doing anything because he's not heading the team. But it is nice to watch out for where his locusts are and kind of how far certain lanes are pushed ahead. For example, 48% of team structure damage. That's actually really good. I'm actually very proud of that. They're going to kick that to Johanna. Let's see, how did... I will give that a very high ranking. I was alive 100% of the time. Oh, good lord, 155,000 damage. And... yeah, this is usually the indication of what your Abathur's been doing. If this is significantly higher than everybody else's, it means he's been doing a lot. It also helps not to get into the lane Abathur's in unless you see something like, there were a couple of points where Artanis had pushed the wall, or the creep up to the wall, and people came up and responded to that. We did have one really great moment where he did swap with me and ended up catching himself inside our own fort. That was really fun. Didn't quite go as he'd hoped, I imagine, but there you go. That is Abathur. So, hope you guys had fun today. If you did, please like and subscribe. Follow me on all the social medias. And I hope you guys had a good time. Really, I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm just going to go. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.